Look. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I can take an educated guess. It's either my computer overheating, but for some reason it's working now, or I got hit, and that's fine. For playing Don McLean, give me a break. By putting the American flag on, I'm going to play the song again anyway. I hope that people come back to me. I had a decent crowd there going. How do I find this song? Like, when you're a live streamer, hold on a second. Is this the real one? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it started already. Oh, we got a commercial break here. Oh, what are we selling now? Look, it's just music.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile.
Take two.
And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God's love? If the Bible tells us so, do you believe in rock and roll and music to save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage rockin' buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. Now verdict might return, and while Lennon read a book from Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Helter skelter in the summer swell, pretty birds flew off with a fallout shell. 8 miles high and falling fast. The players tried going forward fast with the jester on the sidelines in the past. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance. The players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was the feeling day? The music died. We started singing bye, bye, this American idol. Shouting to the living, let it sky. Lifting all the boys, making the skin right. Singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place. A generation lost in space with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, ain't it motion? Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on the candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. As I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. Angel born in hell, the break that sings the spell, and his flames went high into the night, to light the sack. They showed it right, I saw Satan laughing with delight of the day. Singing bye, bye, this American idol. Shedding to the legend of the living sky. And good old boys making whiskey ride. Singing, this will be the day that I die.
This will be the day that I die. Nope, nope, just joking.
I met a girl who sang the blues, and I'd ask her for some happy news. But she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before. But the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed. But not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing bye, bye, this American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Then good old boys were drinking whiskey and wine, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. They were singing bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die.
A great song, actually. JB, you're right. It's a one-hit wonder. I don't know anything else from him. Actually, I didn't even know he wrote this song. Don McLean with his song called American Pie. Look. The Wallace and I were doing some research the other day. He wrote that song, or he got pushed into. Look, I know how the system works, but they gave him that track because it looks like a bunch of people died in an airplane accident. It was a Beechcraft. Buddy Holly, bunch of other names. Oh no, plane crashed on takeoff. That sucks. Everybody's all happy going, hey, we're going to whatever, the next venue, and then boom, fiery death. It happens sometimes. Fate. Acceptance. And whatever this is about.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, heart and smile, you married music man, ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancing in my hand. Jesus free, out in the street, condemned to get south gone. Turning back, she just laughs, but love heart is not that bad. Down there, it makes a stand in that auditorium. Looking on, she sings the song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. I feel sorry, lying here, no one will, only you, and you can't hear me, and I say softly, slowly, wonderful sunshine and dance, round the headlights on the highway, lady down and she's a lady. She's so bad. In my head. I feel sorry, lying here. You know I'm near, only you, and you can hear me when I say sorry. All the clothes I turn and down the headlights on the highway. Maybe darling, she's so mad. When I was there today, all because I'm tired of down the headlights on the highway. Maybe darling, she's so mad.
You're watching the Nike Spanish show. Look. My mother bought me these glasses. I think they're kind of funny, actually. They are. And she said, don't wear it too much. So whenever I play Elton John music, I'm going to put on those silly glasses. Looks like we have whoa. The hashtag beer thing worked. Hey, Vernon. We have a new person in the chat. Say hi to everybody. I know everybody here. Vernon's a new one. He says, I have a vacuum I can blow the smoke into. Look, that sounds practical. Look. Yeah, you're right. I wrote hashtag beer. I should write hashtag smoke. Look, I'm like a chimney, except it goes out all the time. The show is co-sponsored by Sigmund Freud with a Zippo. I am an all-request show. And yes, I am fondly known on the internet as the king of lo-fi. This is by request. Al Wilson. Hope it sounds great on your end after the commercial.
Be the best of humankind in the greatest show of our time.
They're selling Dubai. Forget it. The Snake.
On her way to work one morning, down the path alongside the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor half-frozen snake. His pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Oh, she cried, I'll take you in and I'll take care of you. Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman. She all cozy in a curvature of silk, and then laid him by the fireside with some honey and some milk. As she hurried home from work that night, as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd been taking in had been revived. Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman. Snake. She clutched him to her bosom and so before she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in, by now you might have died. She stroked the pretty skin again and kissed and held him tight. But instead of snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman. Silent snake. Snake, you try that even a while. You know your bite is poisonous. Now I'm gonna die. Silly woman, silly red, with my friend. You never know how I was a snake. Before you throw me in, please take me in. Tender woman, take me in. For heaven's sake, take me in. Tender woman.
Al Wilson, that was my request for Joan. The snake. Look, guys, tell me what you want to hear. Otherwise, I have go-tos. You're watching the Blake for Spec show. And yes, it has been confirmed. I found my daughter and my mother. They're at church. I'm watching this live feed thing here. It's private, so I'm not going to give out the IP address or whatever it is. But it's kind of cute to lick. I know where my baby is. I know where my mom is. And but the snake. Yeah. That, of course, that was. I never heard about that lyric. I'll be honest with you. I never played that song before. Joan, thank you for that request. Look. Until I have another request. And it looks like Vern is from Oregon. Hey, Oregon. Look. Look. Hold on a second. Vern says, I'm thinking of the Devil's Rejects, laugh out loud. This should have been the end song instead of Freebird. I have no idea what you're talking about. Look. And hello, Kim. If I missed your name, it doesn't really matter. If I say your name twice, Elena, it doesn't mean anything. I am the king. Live from Vienna, the Black and Fitzpatrick Library Studio, situated in the 10th district. I just do whatever I want to do, as long as I can stay awake. That's the tricky part.
Shake it up, get straight. She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Making every man man. Black as a dog, now she wants. Good, but no one else can. Wow, she's got it. Yeah,
Baby, she's got it.
well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire.
Shocking Blue. Look. I'm trying to play requests here. I love it. Once again, I apologize in advance if I do forget your request. It doesn't mean anything. If you request 2 songs at the same time, I can only play 1. I cannot deny that. JB, great request. Seven Dust. I love Seven Dust. I never heard that one though. I know other tracks from them. What an awesome super track. I'm awake now. It's official. It is now 1613. Super track, JB. No, I love the low notes and look. I think it's great. I think it's really, really great. You said Metallica. I think I'm going to play a song. I'll meet you in the middle, JB. I'm going to play a song that I want to hear from Metallica. But every time I play Metallica music, I get banned. Let's see what happens. No, okay. The song that I want to hear that I don't have on their top 10. I'm going to play. Yeah, I played this one before. Look, if I get banned, I love you guys. Only 129 million views. You guys, if you want, you're allowed to play air drums at home or air guitar, like I just did, or you can play air singing. Hold on, what is air singing? That's like a yawn. Tell me what the title of this song is. This is actually my favorite track. I love this group. Metallica. That was a half request for JB. Look. Oh, my chat's moving way too fast for me. Yeah, you're right. Looks like my numbers are pretty. Look. I got a handful. You guys are great. I know. And hello to my lurkers. Elena says, clink. Cheers. Look. Press thumbs up before you leave. Okay, show some common decency. You don't have to give me like money. Actually, you don't even have to give me a thumbs up. Leave it out. Look. I'm watching my daughter at church. That thing is solid. I'm doing a show. Solid. I have enough beer to make me silly. Solid. Hold on a second. Now I remember what I wanted to do. Let's take a pause for the cough. Hey, I got a letter. A Hallmark card. It's orange, so I'm going to guess it's a look. When you're a world traveler, it's nice to get stuff from the other side of the planet. I know right now I'm live with a lot of people from all around the world. You guys are great, and I love you. Yeah, that's the type of thing we like, huh? I know it's a little bit late, but this is what. Look. Today is the 10th. I went to. I was hanging around with Philip and Anna from Vinehara yesterday, and I got a happy Halloween card. Whoa! And there's money in it. I'll take it. It says, Blakey. No, it says Alec. Hope your night shines with fun, magic, and memories. This is from my mother and my father. Precious little the black cat. We always loved that. Look. A black cat. Hold on a second. Let me give a close up. A black cat with green eyes. Gorgeous. That's just super gorgeous. That's going to go up here. Sorry, beer bottle. I know I'm a day late and $1 short, but I just made $20. It's cute, actually. Look. When you watch a Black Fitzpatrick show, you get a lot of content. No, that was it. That's my life. Hold on a second. Look. Elena says, is it a hint? I don't know. Look, everybody knows I don't really read the chat. I look at the names and I go, hi. I know Joan says it's cute. Aw, it is cute. It's right there now. Look, I know my chat has a delay and everything is all like weird. And hey, I don't look like a 50-50 bar anymore. The sun's going down here in Vienna. It's now 1626. By Vienna standards, we're getting a nice sunset. Because I see a little bit of pink and purple, and that's about it. Look, I never saw a rainbow once here in Austria. I think it has something to do with the Alps. Do mountains like, look, somewhere over the rainbow. Look, it's a defect I have. Elena says it's mega dark in Moscow. I believe you, girlfriend. Look, I'm just going to go with the flow. I have some leftovers. I talked about that earlier, but I don't really feel hungry right now. I do like to say cheers. Clink. A colleague of mine, John Moss from Culture Club. My brother always says I should name drop. I don't like this stuff. He's my younger brother. It's too easy to impress your younger brothers. He says, Blakey, you should talk more about luck. But John told me, He said, dude, man. And I know I've said this joke before on my show. This is a pretend scratch. He said, dude, man, nobody ever sees you eat. And although John was funny, though, he had this, he could do the trick. My younger brother could do this too. He can make his belly look like super skinny, and he can make his belly push it out and make it like super fat. It was like skinny, fat, skinny, fat, skinny, fat. It always made me laugh at rehearsals. Before concerts, I said, John, please don't do that because you're making me laugh. I'm gonna like. Now I remember I have a song lined up. This is how I said bye-bye to my show last night. For anybody who watched my show last night, I was sleepy. I call, let me say it in the right way. I hit a wall. And I think, James Robert, you called it. You were like, the floor is going up to Blackie, and you got it right. You have just earned 1 Bitcoin. Talk to your lawyer about it. And no, I did. I put on this song, and then I laid down on the floor, and then I said ciao for an hour or something like that, and I went to bed. The walrus came home like a half hour later, and in the morning she was like, dude, man. She calls me dude, man. She says, dude, man, you were asleep when I came home. And I was like, isn't that good? She said, yeah, it was quiet, and I liked it. And I was like, oh, okay. It's part of the whole thing, actually. Anybody who follows my anybody who follows my life kind of gets a little bit of clues. I heard the word hints. Read between the lines. No, I am not a Scientologist. I just like the song. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I'm not going to fall asleep this time. Give me a request. Tell me what you want to hear. You're watching the King.
Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the news have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. We got we need you. Yeah, where we need you. Yeah, where we need you. Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. 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 You always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think I must have been. And I know when I see you are learning. Was there something that made you come back again? And God could ever lead you. God could ever lead you. Yeah, where we need you. Yeah, where we need you. And the reason I'm crying on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Every tease in my life. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, every piece of my life. We got him on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back.
Welcome back, Carter. Look, either my computer is dying again or weird stuff. As long as you guys can hear me, you're watching the King of Lo-Fi. And I'm trying my best to keep this room freezing cold. Look. I am an optimist. I don't care. People call me Pollyanna and stuff. I don't care. Call me Pollyanna. Look, I read a bunch of I read a bunch of books about Pollyanna. I am not look. I am normal. People like to use the word elite, caste system. Look, I'm an optimist. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's snowing. I don't care if it's a hurricane. But if an alligator is running after me, then I go left. Look, sharks, sand. Look, I've seen stuff. I'm sure you guys have as well. It's funny when, look, if you're still, oh, well, now it's really pink right now. That's pretty. Look. The sun is now setting. The Blackie Fitzpatrick show is about acceptance. We try to find, well, I can't do anything for you guys. You're on your own. When I say we, I mean, look. When I say we, or when I say the word us, I'm not being controlling. I'm actually a promoter. I wish I could sell Ben Arslan. This is a pretend scratch. No, Ben's in Nashville, and he keeps on writing. He writes books to me, you know, on the text thing, right? And I'll be honest with you, I wish the best for him in Nashville. He's going to be at, if anybody wants to go to Nashville tomorrow, he's going to be live at the Blackbird Cafe singing songs that he and I wrote. Try to get some attention and all that stuff. Oh, there's so much greatness. Not just with Ben or with Alicia Laureen. She was great on my show on Friday. I post-produced that one. She was great. I think I talked too much. But she was shy, so I was trying to look. Hi, Alicia, if you're watching. Please join in chat again. I think I modded you, so look. And Alicia's dad, I think, joined. I got 2 new people over the last couple of days. But when I think about the beauty, look, there's a lot of ugly stuff. I told you I'm an optimist. There's so much disgusting things in the world. I try not to pay attention to it. I said try. I could if I wanted to. I'd be a miserable git. I'd probably be dead if I actually paid attention to everything. That's actually true. I'm being serious. I love distractions. Sometimes in your life, I don't know, some people are young, some people are old. You guys, what? Everybody has their own thing, right? Sometimes in your life, what's the expression? Taken aback. I never said that before. On my show. Sometimes there's a moment. Think about this. Right now, there's a moment. Taken aback. And I don't even have to say what the words are because Stevie Wonder wrote it for me after the commercial break. They're telling you to go skiing. Okay, here we go.
What
Stevie Wonder. Look. Look. James Robert. I tried to Google Bo Velvet and the Desert Rattlesnakes. I can't find it. You got to give me a better link, buddy. Tell me what it is. The name of the thing. Like. The Blackfoot Special. It's about acceptance. I keep on going back to the same point. As soon as I pretend like I'm angry, people realize, Black, you have the soft side. Think about it. Acceptance. What's the opposite? Kicking and screaming? I can think of the worst. Look. They show it in Hollywood movies sometimes. You know, it's like guys got a gun to your head and it says, say bye-bye. What do you want to do? Usually they're nice and they give you a cigarette. When the time is right, it's up to God. There's nothing to do with me or the other guy. There's nothing to do with like anything. This is the cool thing. And this is where I'll use the word flux. Life, to my knowledge, I don't want to use the expression crap shoot, but it's kind of close. Look, I'll talk about myself. To recognize an opportunity, a moment, to recognize the now, dreams, vision, maybe work. I hope it's not hard. If you do things you love, then you're doing things that you love. Alicia Laureen. On my way. You're watching the Black History Pet Show, the king of lo-fi. I hope the song sounds good on your end. Here we go.
On my way, riding in my truck. I'm on my way, driving to the countryside. All alone, singing my song. Yes, baby, I'm on my way back home. From Tennessee to Missouri, Singing those cowboys, legs on the horse. I'm on my way, driving in my truck. I'm on my way, driving to the countryside. Oh Lord, singing my song, yes, baby. I'm on my way back home. Singing in my dreams, hearing cowboys. Join me, the sun. Oh, this is my time. I'm on my way, driving in my truck. I'm on my way, driving to the countryside. Oh Lord, singing my song, yes, baby. I'm on my way back home. Every time I have those feelings, I see my goal, baby. I see my goal, baby. I'm on my way, driving in my truck. I'm on my way, driving to the countryside. Oh, Lord, singing my song, yes, baby. I'm on my way back home. I'm on my way, driving in my truck. I'm on my way, driving to the countryside. Oh Lord, sing my song, yes, baby. I'm on my way back home. Yes, baby, I'm on my way back home. Oh, 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 oh.
Alicia Lorraine with her song called On My Way. But that's what I'm talking about having dreams. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Hope it sounds great on your end.
So baby, come on, save all the tears.
You are 100% definitely listening to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. It is now 1651 here in Vienna, Austria. Look, look, look. I showed you. I eat. Look, look, look. This burger cost me a lot. Okay, or they call it the Signature Collection. I don't know if they have this in the USA or anywhere else, but in Austria, this is the bacon and egg cheddar cheeseburger. It cost me $6. I splurged last night. I thought to myself, you know what? Blackie, be nice to yourself. Look, I'm not a rich man. Sometimes I am. Right now, I don't care. Look. I'm not gonna look. I just wanted to show that actually I do eat. Not just beer and cigarettes. Look. Music. Oh, well, hey, music is kind of, hold on a second. That makes me have a thought. I can't eat music. But I can play music. That's pretty cool. For anybody who can't play music, I hope you can whistle. This song is dedicated to my mother. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. She's at church with my daughter. Well, it's really long. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm in a hustle. Oh, okay. I have to play. It's an ad. Okay. Here we go. Now I get my song. Thank you, YouTube. I love you. Oh, look. Hold on a second.
Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can you be blue over me? Oh, so lonesome for you. Tears fill my eyes, till I can't see. Feel like in the morning, here with me. Now that it's over, I realize those weak words you whispered when nothing would lie. Oh, so lonesome for you. Why can you be blue over me? Why can you be blue over me?
That's Patsy Cline, way before auto-tune. What a voice. That's it. No, Elena, no, I heard you sing. You got a great voice too. Look. If you can whistle, that's even better. Look. Everything about, well, to be enthusiastic, or it means you have to be into something, right? So it's like, okay, well, hey, you know, whistle while you work. I like radio. Hey, I feel like I'm doing a radio show right now. Go figure. What am I looking at? Nothing. Look. Look. Left, right, up, down. But the energy, the spirit, that's the word I was looking for. Spirit. The spirit, well, this is one of these hocus pocus words, right? Nobody can tell you what spirit means. Well, some people think spirits means booze. And it does. Vodka and gin and whatever. Those are spirits, right? Whiskey. Over here in Austria, they got homemade schnapps. You can't buy it in the store, but they tell you they make homemade schnapps. I guess it's like moonshine, but really clean moonshine. It's the best if you want to get wasted and wake up after your nap. It's better in the afternoon. You wake up, so you have like a couple of schnapps, real schnapps. I'm talking like from plum or from apple. I'm not talking like this peppermint schnapps rubbish that you get in America. This real stuff they have here. Germany doesn't even have it. In Austria, it's like the Alps. When you get schnapps from the Alps, I'm not talking about vodka from Moscow or whatever. I know there's a lot of this stuff is like headache, nightmare stuff. I don't like to wake up with a hangover. I like to wake up and go, what did I do? Sometimes I even fall asleep listening to the radio. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I love everything about you. I love everything about Rush. I love commercials on YouTube. What are they going to sell us now?
Hallo,
Oh, it's in
schön,
German.
dass du da bist. Druck.at bringt dir mehr als 120.000 Produkte.
Nothing. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Crank it up. Hope it sounds great. Wow. Hold on a second. There we go.
So I'm ready to the velvet, but underground, back to you. That I love to a room for some lace and paper flowers to see to the gypsy that I love. And it all comes down to you. Well, you know that it does. Well, love me inside. Baby, oh, baby, you see what you say. You see what you say. Does it you say and remain? It says freedom with a little fear. And all the she's dancing away from you. And the memories always left for you down. You see what you say. You see what you You see your
Fleetwood Mac. It's hard to beat that song. I tell you, what a lovely piece of music. Their song called Gypsy. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. For anybody who hasn't figured that out, look. I love everything that has to do with notes. But if there's a song about a gypsy, look. I have Hungarian blood in me. I think Romanian as well. Look. I'm not talking about Transylvania, but I am. Look at my face. Do I look Romanian? Look. James, welcome back. I know I'm doing hey, I've been on for an hour and a half. This show is going to last until my computer tells me bye-bye. This is already my take 2 for today. Happy Sunday. Look. Let's talk about Sunday. Clink! Cheers from Vienna, Austria. Elena, I don't know. Look. I did the genealogy. Well, I didn't. My cousin did. And it looks like the Fitzpatrick blood doesn't just start. No, actually, that's not my real last name. Actually, I never say my real last name. And there's a reason for that. I'm a gypsy. Look, a gypsy is look. A gypsy is someone who travels. Look at me. I'm from Boston. I'm a world traveler. And I tell you, I love this planet. And there's one thing that I realized. Look, when I was a kid growing up in Massachusetts, I played Rush earlier with Spirit of the Radio. I was totally addicted to listening to radio shows. And I used to like call in and stuff and play my song. And so I'm kind of doing what I did when I was a kid, what I loved as a kid. It was always music. And if you can play a song, if you guys want to hear a song, just tell me what you want to hear. I'll play it. I try my best to play all requests. But I also, and this is the part where it gets interesting, because I've been a DJ for like whatever. I don't know. I've been a DJ for a long time. Professionally, since I was 14, but I was practicing way before. And I always know if I'm doing, doesn't matter if a house party in London or a house party in Florida, or even a house party here in Vienna. And this one always goes over great in Europe. I don't even have to say what it is. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Enjoy it. I hope it sounds great on your end. Well, YouTube is really messing with my head today. Here we go.
Can you hear the drums Fernando? Oh, remember long ago when the starry night in the twilight, Fernando, we were humming to yourself and something strange. I could hear the distant drums and sounds of your calls coming from the bar. They were close enough, Fernando. Every hour, every minute seemed to last eternally. I was so afraid, Fernando. You were young and full of life, and couldn't escape again. And I'm not ashamed to say the rubber guns and candles almost made me cry. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me. Only liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could lose, there's no way. If I had to be the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend Fernando. Now we're old and gray, Fernando. Since many years I haven't seen a rifle in your hand. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Do you still recall the fateful night we crossed the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes, so hard we were to fight for freedom in this land. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining like for you and me. Only liberty, Fernando. Let's go again. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend, remember. There was something in the air that night, the stars were bright, remember. They were shining out for you and me, only the two, remember. Looking together perfectly through the moon, there's nothing there. If I had to do the same again, I would, my friend, remember. Yes, if I had to do the same again, I would, my friend, remember. If I had to do the same.
ABBA with one of the songs I really, really love, Fernando. Look. I know a lot of times people say, Blakey, can you play a song for me? And sometimes I miss requests. That's how I realized that when I post-produce my show. And I missed last night. Anna gave me a request, and I missed it. And I did play Queen for her. But this is another song that Anna also, she said, play anything from The Darkness. So here we go. This is at the long beginning. I love this beginning. I believe in a thing called love. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Wow, The Darkness. Look. Anna, that was for you. I missed that request from last night. Look, doing a show, JB knows this. Doing a show, sometimes it's not easy to read the chat. All of the time. Some of the times, yes. Some people say, Blakey, your show will be so much better if you read the chat the whole time. Incorrect. For me, my show is... Look. I've seen, look. I've seen a lot of big shows and stuff. And most of the big shows, they don't read the chat. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm here to try to get hold on a second. I want to say cues, but it could be clues. I'm trying to figure out, look, this is pretend. When I do this, it's pretend. Look, the walrus isn't here, so I get to be myself. And I have a lot of beer. And I got McDonald's leftovers. I hope I stay alive. No. Look. Look. This is called a set. I'm setting up a song. Look. There's a little bit of weight. I'm going to slow down here for a second. Not with you guys. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are great. There's a little bit of weight. When I say weight, I don't mean W-A-I-T. I mean the E-I one. Look. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not the weight of the world. Hold on a second. Maybe I am talking about the weight of the world. What is the weight of the world? It's always a common denominator for my show. We exist. It's pretty cool, actually. Think about it. I'm talking to my fellow insects and bugs and critters and whatever. We exist. Think about it. I mean, look. It's a moment in your life. Check it out. Look, when I say that means I'm serious. Look, okay, let's do it together. Pretend smile. My job is to help myself by helping others. Does that make any sense? I'm sorry, I took that one from JB. Does that make any sense? Yes, JB is my mentor. Hello to my lurkers. You guys are awesome. I know a lot of people, they only came in because I wrote hashtag beer. Well, to you guys and gals, clink. Cheers from Vienna. I'm not reading the chat right now, so sorry. I have a song lined up, and I'm like, JB likes to call it Rants. He's called JB Rants. Great title, by the way. I love that name. I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick, but I'm on Alec Whittier. A little bit confusing. I don't care. The fun thing, look. I hope it's fun. I honestly do. The opposite of fun is being bored. And look, respect. Nobody has to watch my whole show. Half the time, I'm not even watching it. I just like listening to music. I like listening to words, notes. I definitely love drums. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. No. Oh, Slipknot. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Hope it sounds great on your end. This is by request for JB. Like the Dresden. Coin-operated boy.
Coin-operated boy, sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on, and he comes to life. Automatic joy, that is what I want. A coin-operated boy, made of plastic and elastic. He is rugged and long-lasting. Who could ever ask for more? Love without complications galore. Coin-operated boy, all the other real ones that I destroy. Get out of the candle to my new boy handle. Never let me go, never be alone. Go, never be alone. Go, never be alone. Go, never be alone. Not with my coin-operated boy. Courage was written to make you feel sick. With my sad picture of girl getting bitter. Can you extract me from my lasting fantasy? I didn't think so, but I'm still invincible. Coin-operated boy. Start to wish for my life. I can't imagine any flesh and blood could be this match. I can't even take him in the bath. Coin-operated boy, he may not be real experienced with girls, but I know he feels like a boy should feel. Isn't that the point? That is what I want. A a coin operated boy with a pretty coin operated voice, saying that he loves me. Ladies thinking of me, straight up to the point. That is why I want a coin operated boy.
When you see the rising fires, you can find your
Okay, that's an ad. Look. You're watching the Black Human Spider Show, the king of lo-fi. Look. There's funny stuff. Look. It is now 1734 in Vienna, Austria. I can see straight. Hold on a second. Here we go. YouTube is really being weird to me.
everything so good, so good. Everybody's empty, everything is so messed up. Occupied without you, yeah. My world's around you, starting my call. You can be my sun, you can be my sea. You know that I'll protect you from all the unseen. All I want to do when imagine you are. These oceans in between us, that's the only can't take it away. Can't take it away. When you're standing in the way, it's like you get to me. Can't take it away. Can't take it away. When you're standing in the way, it's chilly and you know that's real. To make up just how you feel. 'Cause I am lost without you. Can I live at all? I want to ground you. Stop moving my you can be my sun. You can be my sea. You know that I will say I'll be I wonder what you'll do. I wonder where you are. The oceans in between us, but that's not very far. Can't take it away. Can't take it away. We're shouting in the way. It's like you can't do it. Can't take it away. Can't take it away. We're shouting in the way. It's like you can't do
Puddle of Mud. That's a name. Look, I love that name. It's a great name for it. Hey, what are you going to call your group? How about Puddle of Mud? Disgusting. No. If you're a kid, a puddle of mud. Oh, hold on a second. If you're a pig, look. Look. I actually like that group. Oh, that's right. I played that song. Here's the deal. You knew when you signed up. Look, I played. Joan told me to play that Snake song. Look, you knew when you signed up to watch the Blackie Fitzpatrick show that you're going to be involved in a situation of nothingness. I'm a nothing burger. Those are good. I'm not here to like. Buy my book. I'm not here for anything. Buy flowers. Look. The Blackie Fitzpatrick show is about acceptance. Yes, I'm not a salesman. I'm a showman. I know how to do a show. And you are watching my show live, and whether it's good or bad, I could care less. Some people look. People do a lot of things. I love people. How do we get out of this one? Look. Here's the deal. I have a song lined up here. Hold on a second. I have to figure out how to do this one. Here's where it gets tricky. Whoop, I think it worked. Well, ringtone. I don't want that one. I want media. Crank it up. There we go. Whoa, it's on full. Okay, how do I get back? Send me what you want. Tell me what you want to hear. Princess Crocodile. Hold on. Bear with me. Why is it so quiet? Take two. Look. Okay, I feel third world right now. It says tap to unmute. Okay, take three. Tap to unmute. I press that button. Let it play. 100,000 views.
I've seen it all. Yeah, I've seen it all. I go under the earth. Listen to the dead people talk. They tell stories. They know it all. They tell stories of you. Do you believe you can hide? I've seen it all. I've seen it all, yeah. Princess, crocodile. Princess, crocodile. I don't know about rings in your moon. Whatever you do, I see it all in you. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you believe? Do you believe you can fly? I've seen it all. Princess crocodile. I've seen it all.
Oh, that was a great request. Princess Crocodile. That was for Elena. Great track. Look. I'm waiting for my daughter to come home. And for, look. And if anybody saw, let's pretend when I do this. Look. Okay, I have to kill this. I'm expecting my daughter around noon, which will be in about 15 minutes. This is also pretend. And look, I'll play anything. That was actually good. Elena, James liked that. James liked that track. Look. I don't even know how to. Girlfriend, you got me on that one. How do I fall? How do I make? Okay, I'm gonna pick a song now. How do I follow that? Hold on a second. No, that's not as good. No, I also like the classics. Okay, I'll just go to. Hold on a second. Look. Now I'm gonna try to blow everybody's mind. Tell me if you know who this is. I never played this before. I used to love this stuff. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about like, well, I got like all this stuff on my mind. For some reason, I thought about, hey, it's Sunday. If you know who this is, give me a shout out. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I love drums, and drums love me. Oh no.
Now rapping basketball, number one, first flow. Basketball is my favorite sport. The way to dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king on the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunks and takes me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go. Cause it's basketball. Mr. Curtis I used to go to dinner to take the girls. Tiny, play against Earl, Pearl, and Will. Bill and Jerry West plays basketball, and it's very fast. Basketball has always been my thing. I like Magic Bird and Bernard King. And number 33, my man, Kurt Green, is the center of my starting team. In your face here. Yes, Clyde, Rick Barry, and Pistol Pete. Now these players could never be beat. Isaiah and Iceman 2 just the ball, and then you tuck up too. Deadly and Wilkins are on the scene, and Paul Simpson is really mean. Bill Russell didn't take no jump, and Dow Dawkins got a monster dump. To the hoop, y'all. Yes. Oh, here I go. Deal. You can't check me, man. No. Get on down. Oh yeah, I like this basketball deal. Here go in your face. Swish. Oh yeah. To the hoop, y'all. It's basketball. Tell me one of you enjoy the night wolf scored 100 points. But when the Celtics won titles back to back, they didn't get nobody. No kind of fact. But when Dr. J shook the whole damn team, moves that game right out of a dream. But when Will Smith stood so tall, playing team with his eyes basketball. To the hoop, y'all. Yeah, girl. Oh yeah. I get the ball and this. I don't play like a superstar in the NBA. The boys, the Senate, and all the guards, the ones you see on the bubblegum cards. Me and homeboys would go 1-on-1, cause playing the game is a lot of fun. Sit by the TV and watch them all, cause Curtis Blow is rapping basketball. Ooh. The ball, y'all. The pill.
I thought my computer's dying. Okay, now it shows up. The answer, James, is I'm trying to look. They're called tills. I didn't know that. I'm trying to pronounce the word Z properly over here. Tills, or you can call it zills, but they put a T in front of the Z, so it's called tills, and it's Turkish instrument. And I'll be honest with you, I love playing requests. Thank you, JB. Look. You guys are all awesome. Press thumbs up before you leave. My computer's dying. Stay with me. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I hope it sounds great on your end. Look. Staying Alive, Bee Gees. Great music. My computer's dying. I'll keep it on as long as I can. Good morning from Vienna. Yeah, this is Katy Perry with her song called Wide Awake. I actually love this song. I think it's a great production. I think the lyrics are great and the video is great. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was in the dark. I was falling hard with an open heart. I'm wide awake. I didn't read the stars so well. I'm wide awake. And now it's clear to me that everything you see ain't always what it seems. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was dreaming for so long. I wish I knew then, but I know now. I'm diving, moving back down. Gravity hurts, it makes so sweet. Till I go rock on the concrete. Falling from the line, crashing from the high. I'm letting go tonight. I'm falling from cloud nine. Not losing any sleep. I picked up every piece and landed on my feet. I'm wide awake. Need nothing to complete myself.
No.
I'm wide awake. Yeah, I am born again. I know the lion's den. I know not to pretend that it's late. The story's over now. The end. I wish I knew then, but I know now. I'm diving, moving back down. Gravity hurts, it makes so sweet. Till I woke up on the concrete. Falling from the line. You said the flashing from the
Yeah.
I'm wide awake.
You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Hope it sounds great at your end.
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, flip it, drag and drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it.
One more time. One more time.
Like the legend of the Phoenix, yeah. All things will begin. Keeps blending. We've come too far together. We are. So let's raise the bar and come to the side. Say, we're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get sun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get sun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get up all night to get Last night, I was dreaming about you in this dream. I'm dancing right beside you. There's nothing wrong with just a little bit of fun. We were dancing all night long. I don't know what to do about this dream and you. I hope this dream comes true.
One more time. One more time.
Faster makes us stronger. Never work it. Get better. We should be stronger. Work it. Make it faster makes us work it harder, make it better. Makes us stronger. Got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free.
One more time.
Got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. Tonight, to get some. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up for one more
Pentatonics, I'll be honest with you. Thank you, Isabella. She showed me that song. I never heard that track before. And I'll be honest with you, the track is, look, hard to follow. JB, I'm glad you bought my book. You're going to enjoy it. Trust me. If you like my show, you're going to love my book. I tried that one last year. But yeah, you can buy me on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and a bunch of other joints. And the book is cheap. I used to charge a lot of money for it, but they look, chocolate block. Look, no, it's at a discount price right now. Look, hi Jim, my brother. Jim, if you're watching, hi buddy. I don't care. Look, this show is not political. I don't vote. The show is not religious. I'm a Christian. All I do is play music and lo-fi and try to sell books. Wow, I sold a book. That's cool. Look, I don't even care about that. I wrote the book for my daughter. I'm being honest right now. I'm waiting for my daughter right now. I know a lot of people look at it, they're going, oh, Becky's looking at the phone. I'm waiting for my daughter to call. I'm going to put her on the show. I know I'm not supposed to do a Sunday show. Look, the walrus ain't here. So I feel comfortable in shows. I feel it's a place for me to hide. Does that make any sense? Now I'm starting to sound like JB. Does that make any sense? I like to hide. Elena says, don't say you don't care. Say thank you. Thank you. Okay. Elena? Correct. And yes, Elena, she knows me. I'm a little bit emotional today. In a positive way. I want to say I'm playing a lot of what do they call it? Emotional music. I'm playing music that I know it's going to trigger me. I'm trying to look, what's the expression? Get it off of your chest. John would say the word funk. I don't think I'm really in a funk, but I'm in a half funk. I can still be the king of lo-fi. That part I like. That's why I like to hide here. You guys are all welcome. And thank you, Elena, for reminding me. You guys are all welcome to be part of my show, part of my life. And thanks again, JB. I'm getting emotional now. Look, you guys can buy my book. I don't really care. If you want to read my book, that's fine. I wrote the book for my daughter when she's old, just in case I'm not around. I thought I better do it now. Look, my daughter, look, everybody knows my dad. Look. Watching my father die from Alzheimer's is acceptance. Let me say it that way. Mom, God bless you. My dad's still kicking. His heart is good. His numbers are good. He just, can't think. So if you can think, enjoy it. This could be my destiny. That's why I wrote a book. My daughter was born. I was like, I got to write a book. It's a memoir. It's just stories about who I am, how I grew up, what I did. There's a lot of there's funny stories in it. Trust me, it's not a serious book. Okay, sometimes it's serious. But look, my book is like, if I'm lucky, what's that movie? Forrest Gump. If I'm lucky, it's like Forrest Gump. You're going to laugh like crazy glue, and make sure you have a roll of toilet paper or Kleenex. It's full of emotion. I would love to make a movie out of this book. And I would love to have David Hasselhoff. This is a joke, but I'm being serious. I would love to have David Hasselhoff be me, just with the voice, no face. He's old. I would love to have David Hasselhoff, like a narration type of thing. Look, people think I'm joking. Who knows? God only knows. The Beach Boys. Clink! Cheers from Vienna. One plus one equals 11. My job is to push notes around. Once again, I started the show off, well, take two. I started the show off talking about optimism. Pollyanna. I can only project it to you guys. But being an optimist is, I'm happy to wake up in the morning. I'm happy to go to sleep at night. That's great. I got one life to lead, one life to live. Think about it. We all have one life. Well, hocus pocus, I can talk about reincarnation. That's okay. We can talk about reincarnation. Well, maybe we've been here before. Maybe we'll come back. We live in the third dimension. Think about it. So we're all experts in the third dimension, but we don't have a clue, unless we take acid, about the fourth dimension or the fifth dimension. I don't know. Is there a sixth or a seventh? I don't know. As a breathing, what do we call ourselves? Carbon unit. As a breathing carbon unit, all I know is now. Right, my memories. I can think about the future. But it's that moment, which is called now. Blackie Fitzpatrick, he plays music in lo-fi. Look, I'm not just here. Look. I'm not just here as a DJ. I am, but not just. I don't talk about anything serious unless I mean it. Belief system. Look. This is what. Look. Everybody can, right? We go to the belief system. Yeah, I'm setting up a song. We go to a belief system. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I believe in whatever, this, that, and the other thing. I've talked about this earlier. The other thing is the hard part. Afterlife. Well, thanks, JB. It means a lot to me, and I hope you enjoyed the book. And I want you to fly to Vienna when you get the cash flow things sorted out. Fly to Vienna, and I will definitely sign it for you because I believe. Clink.
Feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in love? I can feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you when I can't do that. There's no turning back. I need a sign. I need a love that feels strong. 'Cause I've got time to think it through. And maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in love? I can feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in love? I can feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. But I know that I can't do this. I know I'm strong. I don't need you anymore. 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 Do you believe in love? I feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in love? I feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in love? Feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in love? Feel something inside to say, I really don't think it's strong.
Share. Look. Backtrack. Look. Today is not Friday. It is Sunday. Look. I got bigger fish to fry. Look. Wow, I played share. That's cool. Clink. I mean, pour. The fun thing about doing a show, JB knows this. the fun thing about doing a show, besides look, dumb stuff like this, right? Look. I just poured a perfect pint. Look. And you have to have McDonald's as a backup. Look, I'm not hungry. I already had 3 bites. When you watch The King of Lo-Fi, people look. I'm stating the obvious. People think that's the mistake. Please turn your brain off. Unless you want to be intelligent, and then join the chat. How do I find this one? I hope my computer stays on. I'm having fun with you guys, and it looks like my daughter maybe is not coming back. So, I have a show. I have music. Once again, JB is my mentor. Thank you, JB. I love to hide in my own show, especially when the walrus isn't here. I get to be myself. Look, you guys are getting 100% pure Blackie. Some people say, hey, Blackie, it looks like you're in a bad mood. No, I'm not. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm actually in an awesome mood. Here we go. Oh, I got my wish. Be careful what you wish for. Hello.
Hello. Mark is in the bathroom.
Okay. You're live on my show.
We just came back from the South Jetty.
Okay. I knew you were running late. I was wondering if you were going to show up. What's up with the South Jetty?
Well, they put a little bridge across halfway up, and they're doing some dredging of sand, and they're going to put it on the beaches, but they're getting the channel deeper.
Okay.
And also, we had a dolphin run.
Oh, we love dolphins in Florida.
Yeah, they're out there playing around all the flags that were out.
For anybody who's just watching, I am now chatting together with my mother in Florida. Mom, what else is on your mind?
Your father went to the hospital last night, but they're sending him back to the nursing home today.
Okay. No, I could feel that there was some movement going on. Okay.
Yeah. Were you able to see the church thing today?
Yes.
Yeah, they had a lot of people there today.
I know. I saw the crowd. It was gangbusters. Dad would say it was gangbusters. Did they say my name?
I didn't hear it, but there were so many people there. I think he skipped it. He just said.
Yeah, I know. When there's too many, I know he doesn't say everything. No, I was watching, and I saw you, and I saw Veronica, and no, it was great. I was doing a show at the same time. Isabella has left, so that's why I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start a show, and I showed you guys at church, and it was really cool.
And they're doing a luncheon party now.
No, I saw that there was some fancy stuff before the normal service. There was like
yeah, there's a class because there was one yesterday in the Jacaranda Library.
Yeah, I heard about that. So it was like cool. Did you guys get any new recruits?
I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody about that yet.
Okay.
We kind of went in and it was time for church to start, and then we left because I knew they wanted to get ready for the lunch.
Yeah. No, I thought there was like today was a big production, but it was and I saw Veronica come in, but there was a bunch of kids there today.
Oh yeah, all kinds of grandchildren there.
Yeah, I know. I saw a lot of kids, and I thought that was great.
There's a lot of Canadians there today.
Okay. Canadians are like, time to go to Florida.
Yeah. Well, that's what they said when the snow was up. I think New England and everything, they're getting snow.
Yep.
They said all the people will be going to Florida now.
Yeah, no, now it's Florida time.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like 78 with no humidity.
78. For me, 78 is my perfect temperature. So you guys today were perfect. Awesome.
And down the jetty, it was perfect.
No, and your dolphin run, that's awesome.
Yes, I know. There were pelicans and egrets there. Everybody was there.
How long is Veronica staying for?
We have to pick her mother up at 2, I believe. No, it's 3. I'm taking her home at 3.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to get her to the pool. I'm
Awesome.
going to leave about a half hour.
Okay, awesome. Pool party.
Go for an hour.
And Mother, I showed it on my show earlier, but I want to show it to you. Thank you so much for this lovely card. Can you see this?
It finally arrived in time for Thanksgiving. Huh?
I got it yesterday. Yeah, I know. In time for Thanksgiving. Happy Halloween. It looks. At least we're not talking about Christmas. I don't know why everyone. Mother. Why do people go on to Christmas when it's October? What's up with that stuff?
Well, actually, I did do your Christmas before Halloween this year with all those Mikey Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I know. No, but you did say in advance you were breaking the rules. I know you like Greg Gutfeld, and he always says, stop talking about Christmas. I'm waiting for Thanksgiving. And I like Greg Gutfeld. He's funny, actually. And he's correct.
You're getting everything all mixed up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. It's like one holiday at a time. And Veronica's talking about Veterans Day. And it's like, let's slow down a little bit. It's not Christmas time yet.
Yeah. Well, Veterans Day isn't Christmas. That's before Halloween. Oh, no, it isn't before Halloween. That's right, we've had Halloween. She was up in Michigan. That's why I forgot about it.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get our holiday straight.
Well, maybe I'm early for next year.
Okay. Veronica's still not here?
Well, let me check on it.
Okay. We're live right now with my mother in Florida. And she's funny. I love my mom. Looks like my daughter's going to show up in a minute, and then we'll play some more music. But this is live. It's now 1832 in Vienna, Austria.
Tell them about what we saw. I started.
Hello, baby. I mean, headphone princess. Can you hear me? That's a no. Girlfriend, can you take off your headphones so you can hear me for a second? Okay, thank you. Now you can hear me? Okay. I am live on a show right now. What song do you want to hear? And I'll say bye-bye to you. And you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Or do you want to talk on my show? I don't know. No, she put the headphones back on. Veronica. Okay, if you want to say bye-bye, that's fine. Just say bye-bye properly.
Bye-bye.
No. In German.
Ciao.
Ciao. I love you, babes. My daughter, I tell you, I love my daughter. Look, you're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. Here we go again. It's fun. It's fun.
Here you come again. Just when I've begun to get myself together, you waltz right in the door, just like you've done before, and half my heart round your little baby. Here you come again. Just when I'm about to make it work without you, you look into my eyes, and I don't reply, and listen and wonder how I came to without you. All you can do is smile and smile, and then go on your faces. Just listening to you, I'm feeling right. You're messing up my mind, filling up my senses. Here you come again. again. And here I you come again. Looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I need to know is here you come again. And here I go. Here I go. And here I go. And here I
We're watching the Black and Respect show, the king of lo-fi.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I think commitment start thinking love. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. I'm gonna give you all.
Remember this song?
You down. All around there. Desert you. Make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell you why. And hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say exactly what's been going on. You know the game and we're playing. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. I'm gonna give you out. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna desert you. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell you why. And hurt you. I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna run and desert you. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell you why. And hurt you.
Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. It's hard to don't know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna desert you. Make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell you why. And hurt you. I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna desert you. Make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell you why. And hurt you. I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna desert you. Make you cry.
Rick Astley was his mega smash hit, Never Gonna Let You Down. Hey, Veronica, do you want to hear a song? She says, no. She says, Blakey, Blakey. No, she calls me daddy. She said, actually, she calls me Fati. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi live from Vienna. It's now 1840. I think there's a rumor going around that there's going to be a pool party. So I'm going to play some music for Veronica. I'm going to play this song for you. And yes, you heard this when you were a kid. And I tried to, look, even before you were born, you were listening to Mozart when you were in mommy's belly. And there's one thing which is true. You're watching the Black Switch Pack Show, the King of Lo-Fi. Love will keep us together. This is from Captain. I heard this song when I was a kid. This is music from the 70s. Oh, Captain and Tennille. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Hope it sounds great on your end. When do you want me to turn it off?
Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whatever. Some sweet talking girl, singing a song. Don't mess around, you just gotta be strong.
I love you, YouTube. You're really doing stop. You started with me today. Take two.
Stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I'm thinking of you. Look in my heart and that love keep us together. You belong to me, ain't gonna set you free. When those girls come hanging around, holding you down, yeah, with your heart and your warm here inside, just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I'm thinking of you. Look in my heart and that love keep us together. Whatever. Love and move on. Someday it looks so calm. When the others turn you on, could be turning you on. I will be there to share forever. Love will keep us together. Said it before, I'm saying it again. Love is pretending. I need you now, and I need you really. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I'm thinking of you. Look in my heart and love keep us together. Whatever. I will. Stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I'm thinking of you. Look in my heart and love keep us together. Whatever.
Captain Neil, you're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Blackie Fitzpatrick, live from Vienna, Austria. I hope it sounds great on your end.
Open up, man. My girl just caught me. You better catch it. I don't know how that this happened. The girl next door, you know. I don't know what to do. Alright. Honey came in and she told me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Pictures and we were both up, making love from the bathroom door. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Just on a witness all of the thing on your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Just to do the situation that you call the winner. You be a true player, you know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to her word where she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way.
But she caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Saw me kissing on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even met her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. Saw the marks on my shoulder. Wasn't me. Heard the words that I told her. Wasn't me. Heard the screams getting louder. Wasn't me. She said I really was over. Honey gave me that she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Pictures and we were hooked up, making love from the bathroom door. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. I said she didn't give me when I told her it wasn't me.
She was a man like the bits. I never used to see her make the drink a low flex. As somebody else I gave her you in the complex. Seeing is the limit, so you better change your specs. You know she have a clean up with my things up on the past. All the little evidence, you better open us. Quick by your hands, go open that. But if you back up, you know you better run past.
But she got me on the counter. Wasn't me. Saw me kissing on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even met her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even got me on camera. Wasn't me. Saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
It wasn't me.
Heard the screams getting louder. Wasn't me. She said I really was over. And she called me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Pictures and we were both up, making love from the bathroom door. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Wanna tell her that I'm sorry for the thing that I've done. I've been listening to your reason, it makes no sense at all. We could tell her that I'm sorry for the thing that I've done. You may think that you're a player, but you're completely wrong. She got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Pictures and we were both up, making love from the bathroom door. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
What? YouTube really doesn't like me right now. It wasn't me. That was like you're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick show. And thanks for the shout outs for Veronica. Veronica, if you can hear me, everybody's saying hi, babes. Well, no, they're saying hi, Veronica. But hey, you know what? After Shaggy, I want to play a song which I think is really, really, really super cool. Although I never ever met Miss Jackson, I like this song. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. Hope it sounds great on your end. I really do. Oh, a turtle.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas. Baby mamas, man. Yeah, go like that. baby is trouble, mama. Don't like me. You don't need like having what's looking for neighborhood. Some stupid trying to fight me. For me to get get an American pie, take her right out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. Let her know her grandchild is a baby, and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't on the one to lay down. You want to rip your stuff, touch me more. I'm on your stay down. Now I got a chance to hear my side of the story because I'm fighting. She had bitch rides and cookouts for child birthday. I invited. Right. So we're gonna look at people I walk through. All you do is get that later when I call you. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times.
Whoa. Halloween fun scary.
The quickest muscle, throw it on my mouth and out the climb. King meets queen, then the puppy love thing together. Cream out that grill with the good yes cream. On the oak tree, I hope we deal like this forever, 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 ever. Forever never seems that long until you're grown. And notice that the day by day ruler can't be too long. Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could become a magician to abracadabra off the saddle. Thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he. Asking what happened to the feeling that her and me had. I pray so much about it, need some neat pads. It happens for a reason, one can't be mad. So know that everything's cool. And yes, I will be present on the first week of school and graduation. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times. This is the way you treat me. Look at the way you treat me. Still know it's longer, but that's enough to treat you. Without a pedal, you have to tell us why this thing gon' out. And if you girl ain't seen them over what, I'm out. Come out. Jealousy, infidelity, envy, cheating, beating, and the to the G, they be the same thing. When you place the play on, you keep on singing the same song. You got on, you gon' get the hell on the radio. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never been too late without a crime. I apologize a trillion times.
Outkast with their song called "Sorry, Miss Jackson." I love that song. Brilliant piece of music. Look. When you watch it, like if it's that show, I don't know. The expectations should be awesome music, and I love playing requests. You guys tell me what you want to hear, and I'll put it on. It's going to be in lo-fi. That's part of look. YouTube doesn't let me play stuff in hi-fi. Some people ask me, they say, Blakey, how come you don't do a show in hi-fi? I tried. They banned me. So I have the opportunity. This is Pretend Scratch. I have the opportunity to be the king of lo-fi. And all I want to do is share. Look, when I talk about sharing, I'm talking about music. I'm talking about that's about it. My show's not political. I don't vote. my show is not religious. I'm a Christian. I believe in God and Jesus. But I also believe in something bigger. And I think anybody who's watching my show knows I'll just say it again. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. I am look. My show is about awesome music. Tell me what you guys want to hear. I'll put it on. Look. Here's the deal. There is no deal. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi.
Baby, you're not that kind. You're breaking my heart. You take away everything. Oh, honey, there's nothing I know. You are every night. Nobody knows it. Ooh, I was down. I was a clown. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows. Run on the storm. I give you my heart. Oh, I give you my heart. So don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking your heart. Nobody told us. There's nobody showed us. Now it's down to us, babe. Whoa, you can make it. So don't just understand. You put the light in my eye. Oh, you put the spark in the flame. I got your heart in my side. Nobody knows it. When I was down, I was in mine. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows. Run on the sky. Give you my heart. I give you my heart. No breaking my heart. I won't break your heart. No breaking my Nobody knows it. I was a girl. I gave you my heart.
Look. Elton John with Kiki D. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Actually, I really love that song. With the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, the king of lo-fi, it's really fun to figure out, because I do play requests, and this is going out for JB. You're watching the king of lo. I hope this is PG-13. 15 million views. Look. 9 years ago. We're talking back of the net. I never played this song before on my show. This is a debut. Let's see what happens. You're watching the king of lo-fi live from Vienna. Let's check it out. Whoa.
Welcome to the motherfucking battlefield.
Whoa.
I two-step with Lucifer, and ever since I started dancing, I walked the fine line between Einstein and Charles Manson. Started standing with my stomach growling, like someone shouting 100,000 times louder than thunder pounding. Fuck around and I'll punch your mouth in. I'm king of the mountain with my life in this project like it's public housing. Counting on the fact I fireball entire songs. I won't stop till the world's inside my phone with fire calm. Diabolic, got some time to higher wattage. Fiber optic watch, leave you a clock. Some kind of knowledge, cause life made me grow wiser than old timers, hot-headed like the Ghost Rider, behind the slow driver, soul survivor, flowing lobbies. I pour a punch at your ribs that gives you low asthma, passion pouring out your guts back. Faster than Dutch masters, drunk bastard, past the point of no return like Denzel, tricking Ethan Hawke in the smoking shirt. Judgment overturned, holding court like Mordecai. Borderlines, when I make statues bleed and portraits cry. I go to war for mine, rebel army, guard the border. I'm in the trenches, walking orders like I'm Sergeant Slaughter. Pray to Jesus, hates for mercy and plead your case. It's on the front lines, you're dead the second that you see my face. This is the front line, this is the dead soul, barely alive, we're in a box inside your head home. This is the front line, this is the light that shows. I thought I told you motherfuckers to lock and load. This is the front line, this is the dead zone. Barely alive, we're in a box inside your head home. This is the front line, this is the life that I chose. I thought I told you motherfuckers to lock and load. They said that the success of my music was theoretic.
Okay. Heartbreak. Look. You're watching the king of lo-fi. Look. What's it called? Diabolic. Look. He's a guy I would like to have as a bodyguard. He looks like he's tough. He talks like he's tough. He sings like he's tough. Hey, Veronica, are you leaving? Veronica, can you hear me? I hear something over there. No, I turned that song off. It's a little bit rated R, so I turned it off. Girlfriend. I know you're going to a pool party, right? I hope there's some other kids there and stuff. Hold on a second. Can you hear me? Check one. Check one. Can you hear me? That was a burp. Very good burp, actually. I would call that a Blackie Fitzpatrick burp. That was a good burp. Don't you want, look, girlfriend, give me a song. What do you want to hear? I'll play a song when you're walking out the door. There must be a melody that's in your head that you would love to. What song? Give me a song. You can play it on your end if you want. You can play it on your end, or you have to leave now. Okay. What song do you want? What song should I play now before you go?
I said to you it's cold.
Oh, okay, okay. Have fun at the pool. I hope you meet some cool kids. Last I checked, you're 8 years old. So have fun being 8, babes. Oh, that's a beautiful bathing. Is that your bathing suit?
Yeah.
It's very. What does it say? Summer forever. I love you, babes. Ciao for now. You sleepy, D-Shock. Look. Man. Boom. JB, just wait. When you become a father, wait and see what happens. You're gonna turn into I don't know. Like. JB says I'm out, disgraced. No, you're fine, JB. No, I gave it 3, and when I heard 3 things, I was like, okay, I gotta kill it. Yeah, come back. Hold on a second. Look. I need to go to. Okay, this one. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. It's fun doing a show where it's like.
Early morning yesterday, I was up before dawn, and I really have enjoyed my stay, but I must be moving on. Like a king without a castle, like a king without a throne, I'm a newborn lover, and I must be moving on. I believe in what you say, it's the undisputed truth. But I have to have things my own way to keep you in mind. Like a ship without an anchor, like a slave without a chief. Most of the ladies sing my dream. Shine like rain. Something you and something don't. Something you just can't tell. Something will and something won't. So it's just as well. So the devil is my savior. It's shining like rain.
Supertramp. Actually, I love that song. I think the song is brilliant. Look, JB, please do not feel guilty about requesting a song that has, look, questionable lyrics. My daughter is now going to a swimming party. So, JB, just to let you know, I'm going to play this song. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. There's lots of break the look, the rules that, look, I ain't no judge. I ain't no jury.
Fuck all you hoes. Get a grip. Yeah. This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Something pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rapper chat, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape pop till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on product stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping, dude? The hard. You never thought that hip hop could take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight 'cause I rock tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. One sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Eat the raw G, juicy beat, take it free. Master Flex, love Bucks G. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. So I'm making a change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. And I'm far from cheap. I smoke smoke with my teeth all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The low rent and Alizé keep me busy. Girls used to diss me. Now they write letters 'cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen. This rapping stuff. I was too used to packing Jackson style. Honeys play me close like trying to play coke. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos and Queens, in dope for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Smoke. Speak, live a life without fear. 25 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool 'cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of the black male misunderstood. And it's still all you don't know, now you know, nigga. See, when they did those like a Genesis, when I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen when we cleaned out the sofa. Got to ride the limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my top head was shot. And my whole crew was lounging. Celebrating every day, no more public houses. Thinking back to my one new shit. Now my mom gives an act with me on the back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time I places up in the store. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne.
Because we're thirsty.
Damn right, I like the life I live. Cause I was my negative for positive and so. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Representing Big Town in the house. To the
I tell you, look, every time I play B.I.G. or Biggie or Notorious or whatever, look, he's got a bunch of different names. And he's dead. Every time I play his music, I think to myself, wow. And some people that look. Okay, I'm going to digress. Music in German, I've translated. They call it earworm. I can't even tell this story. Okay, I'll try. When I met Kylie Minogue, I was playing guitar on the street. I had a bottler. His name was Wesme. Jay was going to read about that. It's in my book. Bottler means the guy who says spare some change for the music. And when Kylie, look, Kylie, thank you so much for saying hi to me. I can't get you out of my head. Something about this girl. Watching the King of Lo-Fi. YouTube is having a thing with me. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi.
See you like yesterday, you just dropped the show. I laid the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block of dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, you're still a team. Through your family, I'll fill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. Back then you took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give me anything to hear half the breath. I know you're still living your life.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break, I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard when you're not around. Know you in heaven smiling down. Watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep it, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed. Strength I need to believe. My thoughts bigger, just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks. Making hits, stages, then receiving one. Still can't believe you're gonna give anything to hang out your breath. I know you're still living your
Every
life
step
after that.
I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a time to break, I'll be missing you. I know I'll see your face.
Every night I pray, every step I take, every move I make, every sleep I break. Every night I pray, every step I take, every close I make, every scene again. Every night I pray, every step I take, every kiss I make, every sleep I make. Every night I pray, every step I take, every beat I make, every sleep I make.
Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a time to break, I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. I'll be missing you. Thinking of the
You're watching the Black Humans Better Show, the King of Lo-Fi. Hold on a second. Look. The King of Darkness. There's one thing on my mind. Look, I know I came on early, and I'm not even supposed to be on. No, I am supposed to be on. I take that back. I am the king of acceptance. Period. That's just the way it rolls. Oh, I have a commercial. Buy cars. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi.
She must have a smile for his nostalgic day. Never coming near what you wanted to say. Or did you realize it never really was? She she rises to her apology. Everybody else but you know. Watching my